All right, crazy stuff happened over the weekend in Sam Houston. There was a crazy game that if you didn't know about by now, you need to get informed. Craziest game I've ever seen in person in a very, very long time. So let me just set the tone. First things first, it is number 2, Sam Houston versus number 3, James Madison University. This is to go to the national championship. Okay, and this is a field goal that would tie the game with 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Okay, but before we get into that, we need to set the tone for what happened earlier in the game. So the beginning of the game started off with a punt block. Sam Houston blocked James Madison's punt. Well, to be fair, he actually didn't block it. The punter just kicked it really low, and it hit off the guy's helmet, Sam Houston's helmet, and unfortunately, it rolled out at the 3, but nothing really resulted from it. Change of possession. This is after the punt block. Sam Houston gets stopped. A couple back and forth between the two teams. A couple exchanges, punts here and there. And Sam Houston gets on the board first with a field goal. And then they get into the end of the first quarter. Interception, not good. Definitely not what you want to do in the semifinal match. James Madison drives down the field and gets a field goal out of it. And then on the returning possession, there was a 3-and-out from Sam Houston. Big drive down the sideline. Gets down to the opposing 40. And they are now in good field position to make something happen there too. And then later in that same possession, James Madison drives all the way down to the opponent's 1-yard line. QB sneak up the middle, get some points out of it. They're up 10-3. Later on in that same quarter, James Madison does a quick little post, a couple quick points, up 17-3. Later on in the second quarter, Sam Houston gets the ball back, kind of under pressure, rolls out, throws a quick pass out to the sideline, gets intercepted. Really good play on James Madison's part. So now it's they've got possession going in from the 40-yard line. On that same possession, James Madison rolls out, throws a quick little slant route. A couple more points. They're up 24-3 in the second quarter. Second half, coach gives them a pep talk. Schmidt rolls out to the right, under pressure, fires one off, just more of a Hail Mary moment. Catches it down at the 40. Good little momentum going now. Later in the third quarter, Sam Houston has the ball on the opponent's 8-yard line. Gives it right up the middle. Good little point. Up there, down 24-10. Sam Houston gets the ball back on a couple exchanges. Throws it up the middle to Jaquez Ezzard. Runs for 50-plus yards. Makes James Madison look silly. And scores the touchdown down 27-17. Next possession of the game, James Madison, 3-and-outs to Jaquez Ezzard, Mr. Star of the game. He takes it all the way to the house. Another big point for him. He's got 2 touchdowns at this point. Look at him showing off to the camera. I got two of those. He's hungry, man. All right, this is where things start to get real spicy. So this is a kickoff. It is a really heavy, windy day. The ball literally stopped. Just complete momentum stopped. Ball drops. Sam Houston picks it up. Huge momentum shift right there. Down 27-24. You can see he's not expecting this. No one expected that. It was essentially like a squib kick or like a pooch kick. Sam Houston jumps on it. Huge time play right there. Next play. Run out to the right. That is a touchdown. Booyah. Up 31-24 after the extra point. Next drive, James Madison rolls out, throws an interception to Sam Houston. The momentum is so big in football, and you're seeing it right here. They came back well over 27 points in a full quarter. Eric goes out to the left side. Eric Schmidt scores, up 38-27 with the extra point. So at this point, James Madison gets the ball, drives down the field. They're on the 35-yard line. They throw a pass out to the right side. Touchdown, down 35-38. So this is one of the biggest plays of the game. 4th and 6 on the 34-yard line. Pass, deflected, no good. But wait, there's a flag on the play. So that means that something's going on and it may get called back. I don't know. looked like pass interference, even though in all reality that was a fair play. Yep, pass interference. That's going to get called back. They got to restart the play, but now they got a first down. So big change right there. Definitely threw the momentum off for Sam Houston a little bit. So now this is a big time play. First of all, we got a 4th and 16 field goal from a 51-yard spot. Now, one thing to note is the regular field goal kicker, Ethan Radke, is not in right now because this is a little bit outside of his range, even though he had hit a 48-yard field goal earlier in the game going with the wind. In this situation, he's going against the wind. Now at this point, the coach had to make a crucial decision to either keep Radke in, who doesn't have as big of a leg as Connor Madden, or let Connor, the kickoff guy, come in and kick this field goal. He played the odds, ran the numbers in his head, assessed the risks, and decided that Connor would be the better guy to go with for a long field goal against the wind. And by all means, he does have a really good leg. I was watching his field goals and kickoffs in pregame. He was booming them. They were all 70-plus yard kickoffs. Really good leg. But in this situation, he's kicking a very long field goal. Not having any reps in the game, I don't even think at all throughout the entire season he had never kicked a field goal in a game this far. So this was a big-time opportunity for Connor to step up to the plate, and he pulled it left. But dang it, he got a hold of it. That would have been good from 58 easily. But now they're down 35-38 with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left. I mean, that was the nail in the coffin, to be honest. So Sam Houston punts it. Good little punt as well. Down to the 8-yard line. However, there is a flag on the play. And it ends up being a block in the back, I believe. Nope. That was roughing the kicker. And that is the game. First down, Sam Houston. They move on to the national championship against South Dakota State. So a 21-point deficit. They came back, unanswered points. They scored 28 points unanswered in this game. That is a wild comeback, just like the title suggests. And there was a lot that happened in this game that is hard to describe, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps me out, helps me grow the channel, and I look forward to posting more content like this in the future, whether it's kicking, educational, or just entertainment purposes. Thank you guys so much, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.